morning, everybody. Jason, Hollis Farms. I got DJ up eating. I got to run to town to Columbus just for a minute, and then I got to make a trip over to Northport, Alabama this morning. Not sure what all I'm gonna get into today. Not sure how long I'm gonna be over there, but got a couple of pictures of hogs last night at a feeder. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all what, these things right now have zero consistency. Well, we moved the trap. Of course, I put it right by that feeder. I thought it might be a little shaky there for a little while. Got a couple of pictures of deer and a couple of coons, and that's it. I think we'll be okay there. We're just gonna have to be patient. Got in there and made quite a bit of racket. When it was a ton of them, it just didn't really matter, but boy, right now, no more than it is. They are smart. You can get a picture of these deer just about every night, about no matter what you do, but these hogs, they something else. But like I said 100 times before, I'm just gonna have to keep moving around and being patient and hope we get them. I'm gonna end up having to get that trap over at Mitts, because there hadn't been any action over there, and get it back over there close to where we put that yesterday or whenever it was by that feeder. Brian's got a feeder not, I don't know, 400 or 500 yards from that trap where he's got the couple sows and little ones, and he may have got a picture of a big spotted hog. So I'm gonna have to maybe get the trap from Mitt if the action don't pick up over there, move it there. Just gonna have to have them sit out waiting is all I know to do. I'm just proud we ain't got many to fool with. All right, y'all, so I did it again. I had to see if that steak and cheese biscuit at Bullets was an accident. No accident. I believe this one's better than the last one. Golly, I can't get in this habit, y'all. And this Dr. Pepper in this styrofoam cup, which is way too big, is absolutely good. Golly. We're going to make sure we do something before the day's over to work this off. Alright, so like I said, not sure what all I'm going to get into today. Still fairly early in the morning, but I got to, had to run to Columbus. Now I've got to run over to Northport, Alabama. It's not, I don't know, 45 minutes from the house, 40 minutes, whatever it is, depending on traffic. So let's see what we can see along the way, which ain't much. But I got my camera with me, try to have it with me always in case I see something, you never know. Just kind of been slow lately, you know, with all the weather and all. I got to get back on the tractor. I'm hoping, we were supposed to get a little rain today. If we miss the rain, I need to get back on the brown tree cutter. We have got to get in there and finish the roads that we were working on, and I got a couple of fire lanes to kind of clean out, and man, we got some burning to do. I don't know when we're gonna get everything done, but it's got to dry up first. I'm gonna get got a lot of burning to do. Got some new plans on the timber stuff. We got our timber plan kind of going, but I've also got some new plans to throw into that. That's gonna be really exciting. Y'all gonna like that. So got some big stuff coming. Just, you know, in between deer season and turkey season, sometimes if it's wet it gets a little slow. I used to be hog hunting with dogs every day. I just kind of new things going on now. I don't know, I lost the best place I had to go, and I don't know, just more interested right now in working on our place. Since I quit doing the deer business, this was our slowest time of the year through turkey season, so I got to catch up on a bunch of stuff. But since we get to deer hunt a lot now, and I'm more working on our place over in Mississippi, it takes so much time. Just to be honest, just not really interested in hunting with the dogs. I needed to, a lot of the places that I'm trapping is not big enough to run dogs. So I'm not dogs there. The place that I do have that's big enough to run dogs, it's not any hogs on it because we caught most all of them. They kind of come through here and there, but not much. So I know everybody likes hunting with the dogs, and it was fun. It's just kind of a, I don't know, when you're doing dog hunting, especially if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. If I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna try to do it right. And it just takes so much time with the dogs, and Cody's up and playing ball now, and I'm back racing. If I wasn't back racing, I'd still be running the dogs, but I got to get back on the racing before too long. Just got a lot of things that I want to do the rest of my life, or before I get too old to do it. So, you know, it's just a change in life, I guess, since I started videoing. Just some new things going on. I want to do some traveling. When I was in the deer business, I couldn't do anything. Of course, we do some traveling racing. I want to do some traveling hunting. I want to do some traveling with the family. Just got a lot of new things I want to do. I'm on a mission on our place over in Mississippi to grow big deer, free range stuff. That's just kind of where I'm at. Just kind of a new time in my life, and don't really want to fool with it all. Just got a lot of new stuff I want to do, and just about all, pretty much all the stuff includes, you know, just outdoor stuff. Cody's real excited about this baseball, and I am too. We actually went and watched a high school baseball game the other night. I have not watched a game since I quit playing myself, quit playing college ball. Just not a spectator. I have not watched since until Cody started playing. So I love baseball. Golly, I love baseball. Real excited about Cody and teaching Cody. Slade's son from over. Slade over at Owen's Outfitter's son is a super baseball player. We went and watched him the other night, and I'm gonna get him he's gonna help Cody with his hitting a little bit. It's just a few things there that I can't see. I'm not missing. Just something small. So we're gonna get over there one night when we all got time, and Slade's got a good eye for it, and it's sometimes hard for me when I'm pitching and trying to see it all, and Aiden's got a super eye and a super guy, super kid, so we're going to get over there and try to work on Cody's hitting a little bit. But anyway, just got a lot going on, a lot coming, and just kind of been slow lately due to the wetness mostly, but we're going to get cranked back up before too long. This might just be a talking video, but I was studying on something on my new Savage 220, and I'm one to admit it when I don't know anything about something.
5.5 miles, turn right onto US 82 East.
Oh, Siri talking to me. I know where I'm going. I just don't know exactly where the place is, but I didn't realize that when I picked up my Savage 220 and got the scope put on it, I said, y'all got any shells for it? And they were out, and I said, how will I got some little Remington sluggers or whatever they call them that I've been shooting out of my other guns when I shoot them, and like I said, I've shot a bunch of hogs with shotguns and stuff, and never killed a deer and stuff, and never had a slug gun with a rifled barrel. And I said, can I shoot them through there? And he said, we kind of laughed, and he wasn't being smart or nothing. He knew right quick I didn't know nothing about a rifled shotgun. He said, no, them rifled slugs won't shoot in the rifled barrel right. And he kind of explained it to me. I got thinking, I said, golly, that makes sense. So I have got to get me some Sabot, whatever you call them, shotgun slugs for this gun to work in this rifled barrel. I've been watching YouTube on it, studying on it. makes sense to me now. But the slugs that I got are made for smoothbore. They're rifled. If I'm explaining this right, some of y'all probably know a lot more about this than I do. But you shoot a rifled slug through a smoothbore shotgun barrel, and then you get the sabos that's got the jacket around it, you know, to shoot through the rifled shotgun barrel. So I didn't realize all that. And he said it don't shoot right, it'll just kind of tumble out of there if they don't get together. But all in all, this sabo, the rifle barrel, is going to be more accurate, more distant. So we're definitely headed in the right direction. We just got to find the right shells now. And I got Slade checking on, trying to find me some, and I got a couple of stops. I might try to do that here in a little while when I get done where I'm going, and see if we can get all this figured out. Because I'm ready to shoot this thing. Kind of talked to him a little bit how to sight it in yesterday, and he told me about like I shoot my rifle. I always like to sight my rifles in at 25 yards, inch high at 25 is what I always do, and then let it go. I'm not a long distance shooter, you know, 250, 300 yards. I used to do real easy. Didn't want to, and I can't see as good as I used to could. Killed that 12 point pretty long way this year. I just don't like shooting. I like stuff up close. That's why I like bow hunting so much. So this shotgun is supposed to be really good to 200 yards, and possibly you see a lot of turkeys out there. This shotgun should be really, really accurate, easy to 200 yards. So this thing's got that thumb hole stock, and like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get used to that thing or not. When you got to throw up real quick and shoot, that's why I always go back to the same kind of shotgun, and just, golly, when you got to get in a hurry, that's where you make mistakes. I think people that swap shotguns a lot or rifles a lot, you just, when the time comes, you can make a mistake real easy because you're not used to the gun. And a bow the same way. It was hard for me to get that new VX3 because I done got so used to the mission. Not that I couldn't miss one with it, but I'd got used to it. So what my plan is to get super, super comfortable with this V3. I keep saying VX3. It's a V3, ain't it? V3. I don't know why I say VX. Sounds good though, don't they? They should have called it a VX3. It'd been easier to say something. But I want to get really used to this bow, and
In half a mile, turn right onto US 82.
and then I'm finna jump on 82, the 4-lane. Headed east. To get used to this bow, I don't see any need in getting another for long. The more comfortable you get, the better you're gonna be when the time comes to shoot that big. And then the same way with this shotgun. I may end up, the guns are so hard to find and come by.
Turn right onto US 82 East.
I may end up putting another stock on it. I don't know. You can get once you get the gun, the stocks are fairly cheap. I'm pretty sure you can interchange it.
For 29 miles, continue straight.
And I may do that too, because it's when you throw up, I got to get in that thumb hole. I think it would be more accurate and more comfortable if I get used to it. I don't know, but we got to get some. Excuse me, got to get some shells first so we can get her sighted in, and then we'll go through the rest. So, not sure what all we're gonna do today, but I'll come up. Every once in a while, you just need to talk, don't you? Let y'all know what's going on. There's always somebody talking about the hog dogs and stuff. I just wanted to kind of explain why I'm not doing that. And Cody's baseball and the racing and everything. A lot of people talking about the racing. I'm just about to get in the mood to think about that. I've got my mind been starting to move my cameras around for the turkeys, trying to figure out where some turkeys are. Hadn't really done a lot of looking. I'm not sure. Got some plans on some turkey hunts, so I don't know how the racing's gonna be. or exactly when I'm gonna get started. I hadn't even seen Brad. I don't know if I've seen Brad once, twice since we went and picked that new car up. He sends me a message or something every once in a while, and I called him one day and told him, I said, man, I'm hunting. He's one thing we both have to think about, and we talked about this, we can get so wrapped up in what we've been doing with the racing and everything, we kind of forget about everybody else. And I don't want to do that, and he doesn't want to do that. And he completely agreed with me. He's got Porter's what, 4 or 5? See, I can't even remember how old Porter is, but we're gonna go over there for long, and I may go over there today. Brad has built a go-kart track over the winter, and Porter got a go-kart for Christmas, and it is sharp. So he's been doing a lot of that, and I've been spending a lot of time with Cody and Cody's ball. Like I told Brad, Cody's tournament schedule and stuff the other day, and I missed one game last year, and I felt bad ever since to go racing. I'm not doing it no more. I'm just not going to do it. It ain't worth it's Cody's time, and we talked about that. He kind of agreed with me. He's had a good winter, piddling around, doing stuff. Hadn't just, you know, this racing can get crazy if you let it. And we both enjoy it, both love it, but we got other things we like to do too. And I think that's why we'll do good together. And, you know, he would definitely be going if I wanted to go, but we both need to back up and make sure we have time for the family and for the youngins, for sure, because you know, if you ain't there for your youngins, ain't nobody else gonna be there for them. So, Cody loves baseball, and Porter's having a big time with the go-kart, and I'm sure we're gonna get in on some of that because we still got 2 go-karts that we ain't used since we got them. But we're gonna get into that when the time's right. But anyway, I'm gonna quit jabbering for a little while. Alright, so I made it back to the farm here in Alabama. I was able to find me 1 box of the Hornady, what do they call these things? 20 gauge, 2 3/4, 250 grain SST slug for rifle barrels. Got me a box of these, a 5, and I'm fixing to see if we can't sight this thing in. I'm gonna try to sight it in just about like I do my rifles, inch high at 25. I'm not planning on shooting her too far, but they say sight it in an inch at 25, inch high at 25. At 200, you can just hold it a little high. I think it's going to probably drop about 7 inches, which that's kind of crazy for a shotgun, but we're fixing to try it. I hadn't even never put a shell in this thing. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. I've never put a slug or a shotgun shell in a clip like this. Goes right in. This ought to be a bad dude. It don't. These Sabot or Sabo, whatever you want to call them, slugs in that case there. It don't look like no shotgun shell, and it really ain't. Golly, that's gonna be. I'm curious to how bad it's gonna kick. Did I put it in there right? Well, I fooled with it a while ago. Thought I had the clip figured out. There we go. This thing's got a double, I'd call it a double safety. One where you can't bolt it, and then where you can load it and then fire. Thing's pretty smooth. Let's see if we got all the high relief and all that right on it. We're fixing to see if we can hit this target. Alright, so we got one in the hole. I hate target shooting. I'm just going to tell y'all right now, I don't like it. Just never have been a fan of just shooting to be shooting, but we got to make sure she's sighted in. That wasn't as bad a kick as I thought it was gonna be. She is quite a bit off, but it's just bore-sided. We're finna work on it. Alright, y'all, so I ended up using a whole box of shells. I am bad close. I'm not sure exactly if this barrel getting hot. I shot them pretty quick. I don't know if it acts like a lot of other guns and gets a little off when you shoot it back to back to back real quick. But we are pretty close. I was looking at my dot right here. First shot right here, second, third, fourth. Then I come too far down. This is my last shot, about an inch and a quarter low. So I'm gonna have to get some more shells, and I went ahead and moved it up. I think when we come back, we'll be bad close. But that's not just too bad for a shotgun. I don't know what to compare it to. I don't have to watch some videos and kind of see how they're doing, but the thing shoots very sweet. I like it. All right, y'all, hadn't mostly been nothing but a bunch of talking today and updating and whatever you want to call it, and I've been riding most of the time. If I wouldn't have done a bunch of talking, we wouldn't have had a video, but we did get to almost get the Savage 220 sighted in. I like that thing. It's got that adjustable trigger system on it, but I don't think I'll ever fool with it. It feels fine just like it is. I just gotta get her tuned on in. I had to go get some more shells, but 5 shells, and I ain't sighted in yet. But anyway, things are kind of limited to get these days. They wouldn't let me get but 1 box, but you can go. I'll go back tomorrow and get another one, I guess, and another next day. We'll see whatever it takes to get them. We're gonna try to get them. But anyway, I'm about to call it a day. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.